Hey podcasters, Liz from Headliner here. Today I'm going to be walking you through, in my opinion, one of the more exciting updates that we've had here in a while, and that's going to be that Headliner has partnered with Apple Podcasts to bring brand new video and audiogram templates to podcasters for free. So again, this is super exciting. We've been working on this for a really long time now, so thrilled to be able to finally walk you guys through it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and walk you through the partnership, show you these awesome templates, and more importantly, how you can use these Apple design templates to help grow your show. So first things first is you're going to want to visit the Headliner homepage and specifically visit the link headliner.app/Apple Podcast video templates. And that link will be in the description down below for some added convenience. But this is what the page will look like once you are able to get there and access and all of the wonderful things. So you'll see here that we kind of walk you through very quickly just the 3 easy steps to get started. But more importantly, we have all of these beautiful templates on our site. So if you scroll down just a little bit, you will be shown our lovely template gallery. And as you can see here, we have both video and audiogram templates available here for podcasters. And then one really excited thing I do want to call out is that this partnership is live across 13 different languages. So if you are not English first, you are going to need to go ahead and click change your language and then select one of the other 12 languages listed here in the select a language portal. So I'm going to quickly show you how to create video clips here with the Headliner Apple Podcast templates. So first things first is you're just going to really select a template. So I'm going to be creating a 9x16 template. So that's going to help me to create some lovely vertical videos here with Headliner. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that option. And then really quickly, it will be asking you just maybe to sign in if this is your first time here in Headliner. And especially if this is your first time here in Headliner, please walk through all the way through the onboarding on flow, as you will get a 30-day free gift from Apple. So you'll be able to use Headliner Pro for free for 30 days under this partnership. So really exciting opportunity brought to you by Apple Podcast. So again, now that I'm all signed in, everything's good to go. I just really have one button. So I'm going to go ahead and click Make Clip. And then this will walk you through the normal video clipping flow. So if you're familiar with Headliner, you've probably seen these 3 options. You've probably heard me talk about these 3 options. But really quickly, if you're new here, I'm going to be just quickly walking you through all of these. So this first option, get a single video with captions. This is going to allow you to manually clip your video. So we'll say that you go through here, and then I'll just preview with a little sample file so you can just kind of get the look and feel. But we do have a very simple waveform editor here for you to use. So you can kind of cut things down if you are familiar with a waveform editor, or if you have the timestamps already predetermined for you, you can go ahead and click on those little clip start and clip end time to kind of manually clip things on your own. And then if you're like me and you want as much bang for your buck as humanly possible, I would recommend going through it this second flow. So this is going to be get multiple clips with captions. So Headliner is actually going to do all of the heavy lifting for you. It's going to automatically leverage our handy dandy video clipping AI and start to create those clips on your behalf for you. So you'll get up to 10 clips using the Apple design templates per full-length episode. So really awesome opportunity here for you to, again, get a ton of different clips that you can help market and grow your show across social media and YouTube. And then this third option is very similar. It's just going to be most replayed. So if you have a podcast that did really well and you have some of those most replayed moments, so you'll probably start to see them on videos with over 50,000 views that have been live for a handful of days, you will see that most replayed data available. And what Headliner does under this flow is it actually takes those most replayed moments and it actually creates clips based on them. So if you have a 30-second clip that did really well on your episode, it just had amazing retention, people went back and watched it, what have you, we'll go ahead and create that clip. And then similarly, say, 5 minutes later in the video, you had a clip that did well for about 3 minutes. Headliner will, again, use that same logic, same clipping technology, and go ahead and produce that clip. So you get some more diversified clip lengths under that flow. But again, they are kind of based off of actual proven engagement and watch time with that video. I am going to be demonstrating this second option because I unfortunately do not have a podcast episode that has done that well to be able to leverage it. But no sweat there. The logic is still still all the same, and I'll still be able to get 10 clips with my Headliner Apple Podcast Design templates. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this middle option once again. And then I'm actually going to use our YouTube ingestion features. So if you have anything located locally on your device, you can go ahead and upload it. You can connect to your Google Drive account or your Zoom account to automatically import those video recordings of your podcast here. Or if you've already posted the full length episode to YouTube, you can use our YouTube ingestion links. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to very quickly pop on over to our YouTube channel. And then I'm going to grab the latest episode of the Headliner Discovery and Marketing Podcast here. So I'll do that by clicking on this little share button here, grabbing that link, popping back into Headliner, pasting it in, and clicking submit. And then Headliner is going to go ahead and start pulling that video into Headliner for me to it be clipped. And now that that's all done, you will see that we did just that. We pulled in our latest podcast episode into Headliner. And then again, I do want to quickly call out, if you are not recording in English, please go ahead and select the actual language in which you recorded in. We want to make sure that we get your captions and your transcripts 100% accurate. So that's going to help us obviously improve the accuracy ratings and ensure that your captions are good to go the first go around. So anyways, once you've got your transcription language selected, go ahead and click next. And then at this juncture, you're going to choose kind of how you want Headliner to clip. So in this, be mindful of ultimately where you're going to want to post, as this could affect your clip lengths and just kind of more or less kind of how the Headliner technology clips. By selecting a singular platform, it does not necessarily tie your videos to only be posted to that platform. It's just more optimized for that platform. So if I go through, let's say Instagram, and I make a 30-second clip, I could download any of those projects or share them directly from Headliner to YouTube. However, there are going to be a few instances in which the inverse is not true. So for example, YouTube, you can create up to 3 minutes of clips. Platforms like I think Blue Sky and maybe Threads do actually not support clips up to 3 minutes long. So you'll be barred from posting to those platforms. So just be mindful if you want to have everything be postable across all platforms. We typically recommend kind of hovering around that 15-second to 90-second mark, as those are pretty fluid across all different social media and YouTube platforms. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and click on the Instagram flow, and I'm going to create a second reel here. And then you can see here that Headliner's gone ahead, it's pulled in that video, and then it's layered on top that beautiful Apple Podcast template for me. So at this juncture, I could edit a few things. I could go ahead and add a progress bar or kind of customize a few things to make it my own. I personally love this Apple Podcast template, so I'm going to leave it as is. And I'm just going to go ahead and click Get Your Clips. And at this juncture, Headliner is going through and it's creating those clips for me. It's going ahead and processing them for me. So I will have them ready for me in my Headliner account. And then once Headliner has actually gone ahead and it's made those clips for you, it'll let you know. So we'll send you an email saying, hey, your clips are ready for you to view, or you can kind of hang out in your Headliner account at that previous screen and it'll automatically kind of direct you to the share page for those links, and you can kind of view, edit, do whatever you would like. I am going to go ahead and show you now how you can actually go about viewing those clips, making some edits, and then sharing them directly with the world. So go ahead and click on the Projects tab here. And then you can see here that we already have some clips made. So all I did is I went ahead and clicked on that Apple Podcast project. And then you can see here that we have all of our clips from our upcoming episodes. So if you haven't seen, sneak peek for now, but these are going to be the clips made with the Apple Podcast templates. So to view a clip, you can go ahead and kind of hover over things and just click the play button. And if you want to kind of view them a little bit more granularly to kind of double check the transcript or what have you, go ahead and click on the actual clip itself, and you will be taken into the single view. So at this juncture, you can kind of do a few different things. So maybe I want to correct this grammatical disfluency here. So I'm going to call hot fade, which is kind of a made up word. I'm going to go ahead and make it one fluid word right there. Go ahead and correct it. And then I'm going to clear out this fade as I kind of tied it to. So to do that, I'm just going to put the period to end the sentence, go ahead and correct. And then you can see here that we have, you're not hitting pod fade and everything is grammatically correct. And it's actually already updated here on my captions for me. So Headliner did a super fast job of going ahead and fixing that clip for me and doing all of the wonderful things. And a few more things that I do want to call out about Headliner is you can actually do even more advanced editing with things. So to do that, you're going to need to enter into the advanced editor. So click on these three little dots here and then click edit. And then at this juncture, it's going to dump you into the advanced editor here in Headliner. So this is where you could continue to make more changes to your captions here. So you can do it in this transcript if you're more comfortable using this version. Or you can even go about like adding more stylistic things. So maybe you wanted to add in that progress animation bar, or maybe you wanted to add, you know, like some B-roll or picture, what have you, onto your clip. You can totally do that here. And probably one of my favorite things that you can do is you can actually also change the scene editor. So what that is you can kind of see down here, we have this little full guy here, and then we have split. So you can change, you know, how things are looking on your actual video. So I'll thumb through right here. So you can see split right here. We have myself and Nicholas, my co-host, displayed on the screen, and the captions automatically went ahead and moved for me as well, which was really nice. But maybe I want to just change the zoom a little bit. So I'll click on the split there, and it'll go ahead and open up the actual scene editor for me. So Nicholas and myself are both framed very well here in the actual frame itself, but maybe I just want to zoom in a little bit more. So I just clicked on the frame that I want to edit, click adjust crop, and then you can kind of zoom in a little bit more if I would like, maybe reposition Nicholas a little bit more, and go ahead and click save. And you can see here, Headliner went ahead and it updated for me. So Nicholas is a little bit bigger in the screen, but that's how you would use the advanced editor. So it's pretty simple, very straightforward here. I'm going to go ahead and click export now, ensure that I have, you know, the highest quality that I can possibly get. Go ahead and click export. And then similarly, Headliner, it's going ahead, it's reprocessing those changes for me. And it's going to, once again, email me when everything is ready to go and upload here in Headliner. And once that clip is processed, I will be automatically kind of directed over to the screen, or once again, we sent an email letting me know, hey, that project that you edited is ready. Or you can kind of go through to other clips within that multi-clip view and go ahead and select share, do whatever you would like there. A lot of options is all that to say. But this is how you would go about sharing an actual video clip to these platforms from Headliner directly to those platforms. So you can go ahead and download everything locally to your device if you would like, or you can once again use Headliner to kind of even schedule out your content. So that's what I do because I think it's easier, saves me a lot of time. So again, I have this clip. I want to share it to Instagram, and I'm actually going to go ahead and have Headliner write a caption for me. So I'm going to go have it regenerate text, and I'll make it witty. Let Headliner go ahead and regenerate, and that was pretty near instantaneous. But there you go. So you can kind of make a few little edits, so maybe some formatting. Just kind of wrote in my own little full episodes on Apple Podcasts, so I'll also add in one little hashtag there. But that is, you know, what my caption is going to be now. So that's really awesome, and that's a really great Headliner Pro feature that, once again, you do have access to for free under this Apple Podcast collaboration that we're doing. So really exciting and really awesome way for you to use the full power of Headliner here, in addition to getting some professionally designed Apple templates all at your fingertips. So anyways, now that I am happy with my caption, I'm actually going to go ahead and schedule this clip out. So we have our episode coming out tomorrow, so I'll go ahead and have one come out on Saturday. So I'll go ahead and make it a little bit later in the day. We'll do like 9:15 p.m. There we go. And then, so tomorrow at 9:15 p.m. my time, go ahead and click schedule. And Headliner's gone ahead and it's scheduled that clip. So again, now I have a fully made, beautifully made, I might add, Apple Podcast template video clip made by Headliner that's going to be scheduled for me. And I was yapping for quite a bit, but you can see if you were just actually clicking through, it's a very quick process. So now that we've done video, let's do our lovely audiogram templates. This is Headliner's bread and butter. So we definitely want to walk you through and make sure that you can kind of see what everything looks like. So again, we have now 4 that you can choose from. We do have the 1x1 versions as well. That's going to be more optimal for platforms like X or Blue Sky. I personally still love doing my 9x16 one. So I'm going to go ahead and do Soundwave Light. Go ahead and click on that. And then very similar once again to the video clips flow, just going to have the presence of audiograms in place of videos, so even faster for you. So go ahead and just make a clip. And you can go ahead and clip anything from your back catalog. So I'll do like a really old episode for me. Go ahead and do podcasting on YouTube. There we go. Headliner went ahead and imported that video for me. It's going ahead and it's processing things. So there we go. I can once again kind of use that waveform editor if I would like. Go ahead and zoom in on things a little bit more. Kind of refine that clip even more so. Make it a little bit longer. So there we go. We have now a 30-second clip, there we go, of an older episode from the Headliner Discover Your Marketing podcast. Selected, go ahead and click next. And then you can see here, Headliner went ahead and it automatically ported that in for me. So here we can do a couple more stylistic things. So let's say I want to make, maybe my show title a little bit bigger. So I can do that. I'll go ahead and kind of move things over, recenter. There we go. Go ahead and click Save Changes. And then I'm happy with the way that that looks. So I'm going to just, once again, pretty much leave this all to use the full Apple Podcast template and just go ahead and click Create. And I'm going to just go ahead and export the video now. Similarly, you can export to the advanced editor if you would like. Very similar process, once again, to that video version that we had just walked through. But just a couple of minor changes as now you're only working with audio in lieu of video. And once again, after you have everything, all of these check marks are processed, Headliner is going to go ahead and send you a lovely email saying, hey, your clip is ready for you to review. Go ahead and share it out with the world. But once again, that is everything. So we're so excited here at Headliner. From our little team, we can't wait to see what you guys do and what you create using these Apple Podcast design templates. As always, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, suggestions, what have you, please let us know. Drop them in the comment section down below or email us directly for the fastest turnaround and answer time by emailing support@headliner.app. Again, thank you so much for watching and happy podcasting.